A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark ruling that echoes across the political landscape, a federal appeals court has determined that President Donald Trump's executive order aimed at ending birthright citizenship is unconstitutional. This decision, handed down by a three-judge panel of the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, comes after a prolonged legal battle involving multiple states challenging the directive. The court's ruling serves as a significant blow to the Trump administration's immigration policies and reaffirms the protections afforded by the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. The ruling, which was a 2-1 decision, upheld a previous injunction issued by U.S. District Judge John C. Kokenauer in Seattle. The majority opinion articulated a clear stance. The district court correctly concluded that the executive order's proposed interpretation, denying citizenship to many persons born in the United States, is unconstitutional. We fully agree. Judges Michael Day Hawkins and Ronald M. Gould, both appointed by former President Bill Clinton, formed the majority, while Judge Patrick J. Bumate, a Trump appointee, expressed dissenting views. Judge Bumate argued that the states involved in the lawsuit did not have the standing to challenge the Trump administration's order. He emphasized the necessity for courts to maintain their jurisdictional limits, warning against entangling themselves in contentious political issues. His dissent did not address the constitutionality of the birthright citizenship issue, a point that leaves the door open for further legal interpretations in the future. The case originated from a coalition of Democratic attorneys general from Washington, Arizona, Illinois, and Oregon, who contended that the executive order was not only unconstitutional, but would also create chaos across the country by denying citizenship to children born to undocumented immigrants or those with temporary legal status. The majority ruling of the Ninth Circuit agreed that a nationwide injunction was necessary to provide complete relief to the states, as a more limited block would not suffice. This ruling is particularly significant given the Supreme Court's recent comments regarding nationwide injunctions, which it noted likely exceed the judicial branch's constitutional authority. However, the Ninth Circuit panel determined that the current case fell under an exception that justified the broad injunction against Trump's order. As the legal battle continues, the implications of this ruling are vast. It not only protects the rights of countless individuals, but also sets a precedent for how immigration policies can be challenged in court. The Citizenship Clause of the 14th Amendment, which asserts that all persons born or naturalized in the United States are citizens, remains a cornerstone of American law. The Trump administration's order sought to reinterpret this clause, asserting that children born in the U.S. to parents lacking legal immigration status would not be granted citizenship. This interpretation is in stark contrast to a landmark Supreme Court ruling in 1898, which affirmed the citizenship of a child born to Chinese parents in San Francisco, establishing a precedent that has been the foundation of birthright citizenship in America. As the legal landscape evolves, with at least 9 lawsuits challenging the executive order now filed across the country, the potential for this issue to return to the Supreme Court looms large. The ruling from the Ninth Circuit is expected to spark renewed discussions on immigration policy and the interpretation of constitutional rights in the United States. In a political climate marked by division, this ruling serves as a reminder of the enduring power of the Constitution and the importance of judicial oversight in matters of executive authority. As the nation watches closely, the future of birthright citizenship and immigration policy hangs in the balance, with advocates on both sides preparing for what could be a pivotal moment in American history. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.